Me and Desh opened the restaurant Taj Indian restaurant in 1981 with our wives, Disho and Rani.
We are four of us and we are struggle four of us. So very late nighting we open and then we just all work with our staff.
We start from the scratch, a very little experience in commercial cooking, and we learn from our mistakes.
I always wanted to hold on to our kind of traditional values that, you know, mum, dad, my uncle Desh, my auntie Rani had created and had embedded into this building, but it needed a freshen up. It needed brought into the kind of modern times. So it was always a balance of trying to keep our roots strong, our history there, but bring it into what needed to be done and into the modern century.
I would say for the most part the standard of the Taj was pretty high. The food has been here nearly 40 years and you don't last that long if you don't already have standards. And just from coming on board you could see that there may have been a dip in that in the last few years of the Taj before we evolved into Taj Bar and Kitchen.
So that's why he wanted to change it because he said because is everything changing now. So you have to be change the Taj also. So people maybe like new ideas.
Deep down, we also felt it's a time for change, maybe, you know. And because, like Mom said earlier on, we are old-fashioned. Maybe it's a time for change.
When you just see the trends of other businesses, you go and visit other restaurants, and then I was always coming back and comparing to what we were doing and how we were doing it. I just always thought that, you know, there was things that we could improve on and bring it up to the modern times.
I've lived in Prestwick most of my adult life, and I've been coming into the Taj for maybe 35 years, so I've seen it as it's been. Became very friendly with Perry when he started to take over and started to discuss the layout and his plans for the future. And I'd always wanted to bring a bit of change to the way that the Indian restaurant looked, getting away from the traditional stereotypical Indian restaurant to something a bit a nice fusion between Indian and European designs.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt the main driving force was Perry. Perry came from being a policeman to be landed into a business which is completely different from what he did before.
It was a very bumpy road in terms of getting the restaurant open. Everything there was just delay after delay.
We were planning to reopen the restaurant at April, May time, but because of building warrant issues and planning permissions and whatnot, then that naturally got delayed by a few months, and then it's a knock-on effect. So yeah, it was over budget, and we were about 4 months delayed. However, some things were just out of our control.
Congratulations! Right, everybody, hope you're enjoying the rest of your night.
Celebration for me in first year is that we now have the same customers coming back in again, enjoying the new setup, enjoying what the Taj looks like.
The brand new bar was very well received. You know, the weekends with folk coming in for a carry out, having a pint, watching football, or just pre-drinks, after drinks. All these things, you know, it was a new experience to Taj, and it was one of the visions that I wanted to create.
There's a very bright future. Customers love it, and we love it. The workers love it. The chef loves it.
After new Taj Bar Kitchen open, we put add one more dish is North Indian garlic chicken. Lots of people like it. Is more extra garlic and just taste of the North Indian spices. The freshly make is yes, people like it. I will try to more dish add in future.
Yeah, we'll get things we still want to change and still want to achieve, and absolutely not. We are not resting on our laurels when it comes to that.
And making sure we use that growth in year one to create another environment and improve the environment that we're in for our customers who will continue to use us and continue to grow the Taj as a brand. Because in my opinion, it is a brand. It isn't just a restaurant. It is more than a restaurant. It is part, as I've said before, of what Prestwick has been all about. And it's synonymous between Prestwick and the Taj, and I would like to see that growing.
Everything going according to what we want, what the management want, what the staff want, everything going good way.
There definitely is more to be done. We feel as if we can improve certain aspects of the restaurant and the dining experience for the customer.
There's a lot more decoration coming into it. There's a lot more accessories coming into it. We've got areas of the restaurant which are going to have more. We're bringing more booths into it and fixed seating. A lot of artworks coming into the place as well to add a lot of life to it.
I'm telling you this very proudly, we were wrong. You know, he was right what he did. And the proof is there. You know, the proof of the pudding is there.
I would like to thank all our loyal customers and a huge amount of gratitude towards their way. You know, they've been superb with us, incredibly loyal to our service and what we're trying to do here. So a huge thank you to them for their support, and hopefully they'll continue to support us going forward.